If I'm them, I'd try for that.
Give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart. Now here is Canada. Here's Stevens. It's hauled in by Wheeler. The Fever trailing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Smith. Hull. Wheeler. She's guarded by Stevens. Now here's Hull. Puts up the three. Doesn't go for her. And here's Samuelson. That shot missing. And so the first quarter in the books. Sparks ahead, up by 4. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Good effort. Very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. You know, their defense has been on point.
Now here's Thomas. And the shot goes in.
Well, because of Thomas's commitment to improvement, she's advanced herself well in the WNBA. Well, on the court, we know how great Jasmine Thomas is. But off the court, her impact might be even bigger, as she's a multiple-time award winner of the WNBA Community Assist Award.
Here's Cannon. To the inside. Cook. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And talking about Jasmine Thomas, she's dedicated to advocating for pediatric health in underserved communities. It's great.
Thomas said it herself. The most important part of the legacy I want to leave as a professional athlete is that I use my platform and resources to make other people's lives better. Thank you, Jasmine. Just a great part of the WNBA.
The Sparks leading. Picked by Agumake. Inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Hull. Shoots from 12. Good.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And the Sparks with possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Thomas. No good from 11 feet. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing, right side. She's covered by Thomas. Pass to Cannon. From outside the arc, sinks the triple.
Well, the D Sadnoff, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And Greg, when you take a glance at these teams, they love attacking in transition. I think we're going to see baseline-to-baseline basketball.
Oh, absolutely. For me, the difference maker will be which team can slow the other down. I think that's who wins this game ultimately.
Here is Mason. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And it's Grant in the corner. Pass to Mason. Out to Carter. Puts up a three. Traps in the tray.
The defense has to crowd Carter, even as the pass is coming. In his way, you can't let him have any space.
Here's Snow. Passes it to Iverson. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke briefly with the 76ers head coach. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all five guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from Allen Iverson. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, Iverson's so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
Now here's Paul. Last game he had 34 points. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players. They've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCullough's checked in. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Screen by Grant. Pass to McCormick. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The pass to Quinn. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The drive by Iverson uses the glass to finish the layup. Iverson's got 10 points in the game.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Now here's Paul. Mason for 3. Rebound by McCullough. Here's Iverson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Good decision by Snow. He's not looking to score. Eric wants to move the ball.
Paul against Snow. Paul kicks to Grant. Carter looking around. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The 76ers lead. Here's Iverson inside. Stolen by Mason. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Hey, you don't have to worry about where you throw it. Just throw it up because Carter athletic enough to get any pass for the alley-oop.
Here's the screen. Pass to Iverson. From the arc. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Paul. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Paul's quickness on the drive too much for the defense. They just can't find a way to stop him.
Paul against Snow. Here's Iverson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Vince Carter picks one up. For every team trying to still figure out, Greg, their playing time, at what point do you feel teams have an established rotation?
Depends on the team, Kevin. You figure you want some consistency not too far into the season.
Well, I love the hard Iverson plays. Really special how he competes and never gives in. He's nicknamed the answer because he takes pride in proving doubters wrong.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Here's Paul. Carter on the wing. 5 on the clock. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Kicks to Iverson. From 18 feet away. Another miss by Philadelphia. Toronto trailing. Carter outside. Pass to Paul. Goes up with a strike. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
And it's Paul missing. The 76ers leading by 4. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. Beyond the arc. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Carter. Paul's got 8.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
Iverson a screen on Paul. Iverson outside. A 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's tipped and stolen by Iverson. Snow the pass to Van Horn. Mason with it. From outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And I think Mason needs to continue knocking down these trays because when he does that, everything opens up for him.
McCullough passes to Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And so here's Toronto. It's a three-point game. Here is Outlaw. Iverson covering. Outside Williams. Jacks up a three. Iverson grabs the board. The 76ers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Williams scanning the floor. Griffin against Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
Practice foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Van Horn, covered by Kersey. And they double up Iverson. Van Horn, the pass to Goldwire. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Van Horn, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Kersey. And again, Toronto no luck. The 76ers lead. Iverson outside. They set the pick. Lobbed up there for Dunn. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on a platter right there.
Here is Outlaw. Iverson covering. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Iverson up top. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Here is Outlaw. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Outlaw. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense. And that was...
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor. because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
And the Raptors call time here. Raptors trail by 5. Outlaw up on top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's McCormick, defended by McCulloch. Brooks checked in for McCulloch.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Into the lineup for Philadelphia, George Brooks.
McCormick passes to Outlaw. Knocked away and stolen by Iverson. To the middle. It's stolen. And here is Williams. Low block shot on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Williams has got 5. The 76ers leading by 3. And the pass to Iverson. It's deflected. Here is Outlaw. Brooks covering. Outlaw with it. 1:37 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Iverson with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And it's done in the corner. There's the screen. Back to Iverson. Over Outlaw. No good off the front iron. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Griffin. Dishes to Outlaw. Outside Williams. He kicks to Outlaw. To the wing right side. Here's Griffin. Here's McCormick. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And here's Iverson outside. Connects from three-point range. Iverson's got 29 in the game.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with him.
Outlaw kicks to Griffin. Outside Williams. Lets it go from the wing. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Raptors making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Here's Iverson. Hangs in the air. McCormick with the rebound. Here's Williams. And the Raptors missing. Iverson outside. He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. 76ers on top. They lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Goldwire. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Dunn. Here's Goldwire. They set the screen. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Barbosa's shot is off.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Al Paul. Pass to Mason. Three-pointer. No good there. Philadelphia's done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Ball against Barbosa. Now Dermanenko. At 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the inside. McCormick. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Done outside. Here's Goldwire. Back to Dunn. And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Paul dishes to Carter. Grant with a screen on Barbosa. Carter, the pass to McCormick. No good on the shot. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Dermanenko. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now here is Barbosa. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dunn sets a screen for Barbosa. Here's Dermanenko. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the baskets.
Vince Carter on the wing. They double him with Russell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Paul against Barbosa. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here is Carter. He has 7. Kicks it to Mason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Raptors need to get a shot.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
76ers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 7. Carter outside. The pass to McCormick. Shoots it. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Goldwire. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Dermanenko. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Paul outside. Carter outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. He lobs it up.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to.
First free throw is good. And Toronto making a change here. Outlaws checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Snows checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Flat out, Desmond Mason can fly. Someone you pay to watch. Well, he is electric when he lifts off.
Carter for 3. The shot comes out. The 76ers leading by 8. Dermonenko down low. Defended by Carter. With the shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Carter. He's got 9. Toronto working the ball around now. Outlaws shot is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Dermonenko down low. Defended by Paul.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Carter. Stolen by Dermonenko. Here's Quinn. Pass to Dermonenko. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here is Outlaw. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Carter with the bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Grant. Here's Outlaw. And just miss after miss right now. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Quinn. Pass to Dermonenko. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Carries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 11 points.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
And what can you say about an alley-oop from that far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty.
That was a Hail Mary for sure. A long-distance bomb.
Here's Paul. 76ers getting the bucket. He kicks it to Outlaw. Passes to Mason. Screen by Grant. Mason with it. Got a hand on it. Now Dermonenko. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Toronto calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Kersey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Paul missing. the pass to Van Horn. Here's Snow. And it's Brooks in the corner. Offline with his three. Raptors trail by 18. Outside Williams. Kicks it to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Over Snow. And again, no good by Toronto. The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Barbosa. Here's Van Horn. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Williams passes to Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And here are the 76ers now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Barbosa. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Here's Williams. 5 points in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul outside. Pass to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so Brooks will bring it up for the 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right wing. Here's Van Horn. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Van Horn's got his 3rd bucket. Of the night. Van Horn's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. All against Snow. And Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kersey against Brooks. Here's Snow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Barbosa. He kicks it to Quinn. A 3-pointer off the mark. Toronto shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Kersey, good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Snow. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The shot by Quinn, no good. The drive by Paul. Williams kicks to Paul. Brooks grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 21. Here's Snow. Pass to Brooks. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Snow against Paul. Shoots the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
A strong, crafty defender. Snow really works hard at that end of the floor.
And so it's Philadelphia, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Iverson, a screen on Paul. Iverson outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Iverson dishes to Robinson. Iverson outside. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Feeds it to Robinson. It's stolen by Carter. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Paul. He doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Iverson against Paul. Iverson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the stripe.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
It's tipped. There's the triple. Here's Van Horn. He's covered by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Iverson up top. 37 points for him. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Carter, the pass to Paul. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in. Paul's got 13.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior, and, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Now here's Iverson. It's good, and there's a block called in the play. He'll get one free throw.
Personal foul.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight, 7 of 7.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outlaw kicks to Mason. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Count the basket. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here's Iverson. He has 40. And he lays it straight in. Iverson's got 10 points in just the second half.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Outlaw with it, guarded by Robinson. Passes it to Mason, and stolen by Iverson. Goes up, and Iverson throws it down.
You've got to be careful with the ball when Iverson is around. He's got a real knack for picking pockets.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Brooks. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Mason against Dunn. Mason misses.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Outlaw, the pass to Mason. Kicks to Outlaw. Grant surveying the D. And there's the drive. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Iverson, that's tipped. They retain possession. And here is Dunn. He's got 6. Robinson sets a screen for Dunn. 5 to shoot. Iverson outside. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Allen Iverson.
Iverson's got 46 points.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Here is Outlaw, guarded by Robinson. Outlaw dishes to Carter. Shoots a fader. And that one comes up a bit short. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Kicks it out to Iverson. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Outlaw with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And they double up Iverson. Here's Van Horn. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game. Raptors are gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And there's the pass to McCormick. Pass to Outlaw. Grant with a screen on Robinson. Outlaw kicks to Grant. Mason inside the line. No good that time. Dunn with some nice D. Here's Iverson. The rebound by Grant.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Outlaw. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Van Horn's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Iverson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here is Outlaw. Guarded by Robinson. Outside Carter. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Williams finds Griffin. Down low. They need this. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
For Toronto, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Russell. Iverson's got 49 points in the game.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Williams kicks to Griffin. Williams trying to break free. The shot from the low post is good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Goldwire. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep, Iverson. It's rebounded by Kersey. Raptors shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Williams passes to McCormick. Kersey with the ball. The kick out to Williams. Paul with the screen for Williams. He feeds it to Paul. Shot clock at 4, and that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
The 76ers making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Now Williams. He's got 5. Here's Griffin. Rebound by McCulloch.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Barbosa. Banked in off the glass.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Griffin dishes to Williams. Shot from 12. McCormick's shot is off. Philadelphia has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Griffin against Barbosa. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Woodson's checked in for Toronto.
One shot.
And Barbosa, no good on that one. And it's Paul with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Outside Griffin. Passes it to Kersey. Outside Williams. From deep. He can't get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. 1:49 left in the third. The shot's good. 23 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Griffin finds Paul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
The pass to Woodson, stolen by Barbosa.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Poked away. And here's Kersey. Outside Williams. Back to Griffin. Here's Woodson. Shoots over Dermanenko. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Toronto, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Goldwire to the paint. Dermonenko down low.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Williams. Pass to Kersey. Barbosa with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. Kersey with the ball. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Griffin. Raptors moving the ball around.
Philadelphia foul call. Second personal foul.
Raptors have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout called for Philadelphia.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Free throw drops for Paul. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now, here's Dermonenko. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Raptors. The 9-foot shot. Paul can't get that one to fall. And for the 76ers, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Here's Dermonenko. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 29 points.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now Paul. Pass to Outlaw. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Snow is checked in for Philadelphia. Outlaw hits them both. Here's Snow. Pass to Dermonenko. It's rebounded by Paul.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Paul surveying the floor. He dishes it to Paul. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Quinn. Passes to Snow. Inside. Here's Dermonenko. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here is Outlaw. There's the pass to Paul. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the way in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Knocks it loose. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Dermonenko. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Woodson. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And some changes here for the Raptors. Vincent's checked in, and Griffin subbed in for Paul. And the second free throw, good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Snow. To the middle. Here's Dermonenko. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Kersey with the ball. Outside for Griffin. Now Outlaw. Pass to Kersey. To the inside. Here's Woodson. Pass to Kersey from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Snow, covered by Outlaw. And here is Dermonenko. Yep, that one goes in there. He has 35.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here is Kersey. Outside Griffin. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. Pass to Pinson. Over Russell. Dermonenko with the rebound.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And the pass to Snow. Back to Dermonenko. Over Woodson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ellis is checked in for Woodson. Iverson's checked in for the 76ers. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Griffin kicks to Outlaw. Ellis with a screen on Snow. Outlaw the pass to Ellis. Ellis draws the double. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here is Outlaw. He's covered by Snow. Kersey kicks to Outlaw. Ellis with a screen on Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kersey for 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. That one doesn't drop. Toronto shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Ellis outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And again, Toronto no luck.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And they double up Iverson.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And they double up Iverson, and stolen by Outlaw. Fast break Toronto. It's deflected, and they recover it. Carter kicks to Outlaw. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Iverson against Carter. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 51.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here is Outlaw after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Just 4 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Toronto. Outlaw. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. That one is no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pass to Snow. Back to Dermonenko. Passes it to Snow. They set the pick. Another shot. Here's Quinn. And another shot. Griffin with the steal. The feed to Outlaw. Out to Carter. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Dermonenko down low. Pulls it up. Nails the baby hook. 37 points for him.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And here is Outlaw. Outside Griffin. Takes a three. That shot misses.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Snow. Back to Dermonenko. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Outlaw with it. Dermonenko with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Grant's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Dunn's checked in. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The pass to McCormick. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Dunn. Here's Dermonenko.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for the 76ers, Adin Dermonenko, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he hits both. Here is Carter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Pass to Dermonenko. Diving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 4th team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the 76ers, Adin Dermonenko.
Both shots good from the stripe. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Williams with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. And the shot goes in. McCormick's got 19 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Timeout called the 76ers. Cohen's checked in for Philadelphia.
Todd McCullough.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to Van Horn. Here's Goldwire. The dish now to Barbosa.
2 minutes. At the line for the 76ers, Barbosa. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's Williams. That's in there. Carter with the assist. That's 7 points for Williams.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Griffin against Dunn. Passes to Goldwire. Just 5 to shoot. Taken away by Williams.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Raptors.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Iverson.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
So it's Toronto now, after the Sixers pick up 2. It's Vince Carter on the wing. And Vince Carter with the slam.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the double team with Barbosa. Here's McCormick. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Goldwire. Here's Van Horn. Missed. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.